Welcome back to another episode of the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers Dynasty. College football 25. Loving it, having a great season so far again. Frederick Wimbley has committed 3-star cornerback out of Stockbridge, Georgia. We're just stockpiling cornerbacks quite a bit now. Let's see about the other players that we're following up on. We've got Falk, who is, and you're going to have to wait on that one. I always forget that it comes in delayed. Always forget about that. We've got a lot of risk on the transfer for a lot of these dudes, which is kind of annoying because I don't really know what to do about this. We're going to check in on that in a moment now. Let's see, we've got Joe Falk here. We just made it into the top 5 for Wade McBath. Christian Parker, we're in the top, which is fine. Pepper, we're top spot. Buck Foskey, we're third. Dennis Malveaux, that's a D-tackle. We need those. We really need those. Both were in the lead. That's positive. We've got Trey Williamson, who is a mid linebacker. We are in the lead. That's great. And we've got Marquise Payne. We're second. Caps has cut us, Emmett Caps, but that is actually all right. We're going to go down to recruiting now. Let's just take a quick peek here. Where is it? Top classes, not interested in this one, but in my school. Let's take a look here. Playing style, field general, yes I know. Scrambler, very high passing yards per game. So I reckon this is good. Power back, very high impact. So yeah, we're just not really doing a lot for the backs right there. Receiving yards, rushing yards. So you can check all of this here. But yeah, just not that interested, I have to say. Proximity to home, it is what it is. Then we have the championship contender. We're actually not that horrible here. A- program tradition. This is looking good. A- brand exposure. A-, that's great. Pro potential. This is one that's a little bit risky, and this is why we risk losing certain players like Keel, Zamora, Halden, Armstrong, and Morse. These are the players that are 4-star recruits that they want to play, and this is going to be very tricky, to be fair. Stadium atmosphere. This is B-. Every time we win at home, this is going to improve. This is going to be better. We might even push into the B+ territory. Campus lifestyle, I cannot do anything about this here. Academic prestige, I can't do anything about this here. Conference prestige, can't do anything about this because the conference is what it is. Coach stability, I can do this. Because this is just me staying at the school, basically. Coordinators years with school low. Yeah. Don't know what's up with that, but again, we've got the prestige here. My coach prestige is very high. OCDC, B-, A-. Playing time, that's an important one. And athletic facilities. So you can see we are quite decent in some of these areas, but then again, in some of these, not that much. Moving over to the recruiting board now. We're going to be going down here. We're going to be removing all of the dudes that have committed elsewhere. But we're still looking quite decent, I have to say. So that's not really that bad. Thomas James going to be visiting us this week. I pressed the wrong button. God damn it. We've got Byler, where we are actually dropping back a little bit. I personally wouldn't even put that much into him anymore. Charbonnet, we're dropping. We're in the lead for Casper, which is good. 3-star Falk, we are not really in the lead here. The question is, what can we do about this? Not a lot. We're going to send somebody to his house, and we're going to do the same for McBath. I'd like to get into the top 3 for them. Dennis Malveaux, looking good. Looking good for Shane Griffin. Christian Parker, we're looking good. We're looking good here. So basically everybody. Emeka Igwebuike. I don't think we're going to be locking down this one. Williamson, still quite decent. Marquise Payne, we have dropped back a little bit, but it's still top 8. And Foskey, we are in the top 3 at least. Now we're going to cut back here. We're going to take this away. and then we're going to send somebody to his house, and we'll just hope that this is going to be enough. We can't do anything else here. We are completely spent in terms of the hours. What's this here? Top 25. We are in the 18th spot. So there we are. Just for your information. Is the playoff bracket available already? Yes, it is. All right, let's see. Are we in there? Yes, we are. First round. All right. I want to push straight into the quarterfinal. We're going to have to play a perfect season to achieve that, but it would really help us a lot to just move past that first round. So, important. We have to play Georgia State now. They are lower rated than we are, but again, that says nothing. Sometimes these teams just play way above their levels, their ratings, and it's just always going to be very, very tough to be positive here. Let's see what we can come up with here. Current away option. It's white and blue. Current alternate. It's black. Current away. All right, we're going to use the away option. It's just white and blue. I think this is a nice look. Nice. Team coming out. Fans are happy. As they should be. So far we've won every home game, turning this into an absolute fortress. And everybody can be very happy with the way this team is performing. Staff, team players, cheerleaders, fans. Let's see if we can put the Chanticleers on the map for good with a third championship title. Play action, dagger. Gonna use Armstrong. Yates is on the long route. I know that we could hit him. That was... I know guys. I know that this was probably a little bit reaching for it, but that's alright. Woo, alrighty. Some very feisty play here. Let's go, Damania. My target is to have 0 interceptions today. 4th and 4. Gonna go with another one. Is it risky? Hell yeah. Is that the way I play? Hell yeah. Is it risky throwing to Damania? Hell no. These usually work really well. Let's see if we can set up a sweep here. It's going to be Zamora going around the sides. 2nd and 8. Well, that was underwhelming, right? Play action, comeback. Gonna have Saavedra going there. And it's going to be a holding penalty, I know it. Number 52. Come on. Why is Kataskas doing that all the time? 2nd and 17. Jesus H. Christ. That's harsh. But alright. Tell you what though. I want to see what Torrance can do. Tevin Torrance. Kataskas is not bad, but it's 9 points difference. It's not like it's that much. But he's very, very... One could argue that this was pass interference. Is what one could argue. I'm not saying I'm arguing. I'm just saying one could argue. What are you looking at me like that for? Fourth and 17. All right, we're going to have to punt. We're going to have to punt. And it's the first punt for Mooney this season. We're going to try and hit it towards that left-hand side back there. Oh, shit. Oh, well. There we go. Georgia State gets the ball. Austin McKee, Jalen Foster versus Antonio Barmore and Caden Chidester. The key players. All right, field goal is what they got from that drive. We're going to go with a wide shallow cross here, right to left. Terrell Damania. Let's settle in, guys. Let's try that again. Yates and Damania. Third and 3. A curl flat corner. Orlando is the safety valve. I want to go with the Zavidra though. Alright, let's just force it. Let's just completely force it. On was Enrique with a late tackle here. And Sweetwater. Alright. Well, have we been behind already this season? I don't know if we have. Was Enrique is iced. Not getting the ball out there. Right. Let's see if we can get Zamora going. I'm not trying to dunk on anybody, but that penalty was just the worst. Yeah, let's just get it away. 2nd and 10. Today, we're having problems. There's the window. There's the first down. There we go. We want to score quickly now. We want to score quickly. It is still the first quarter, I know. And this is Yates stepping out of bounds with the 7-second mark. Ooh, he didn't step out of bounds. Still getting it underway here. Yates going down. 2nd and 2 at the end of the first quarter. Well, it's going to be down to our defense, though. If they can stop him before the half, I am reasonably confident. Armstrong gets a bump. Can we hit this one? Unsure. Press F to doubt. Oh, Zamora! That took a little bit too long. Little bit too long to develop. 2nd and 9 here. Yates or Armstrong. Third and 3. Those are really easy hits, though. Really easy hits for the defense. Let's look at Orlando here. Coming in from the outside. 4th and 3. Let's go. Gonna be going with Dove on this one. Jack Rabbit. Just plowing forwards 4 yards out. We're not letting them breathe, which is the target, and we get inside. All right. 10 and 7. Defense, you know what you gotta do. Step it up and don't give him time to breathe. I want to have a quick turnover now, as I'm sure nobody would have expected. Just let me take a sip of water real quick, guys. Oh, yummy. Fresh water. Here we go. Come on, defense. I think they stopped him. 10 and 7. Hell yeah. All right, where are we? At the 41. We're going to go normal. We're going to try and be normal just for a while. No turnovers, no funny stuff. And that's Yates, almost getting around everybody. Almost getting around everybody. Love that one. 1 minute 50 on the clock at the 38. Holy Shazam. Did you see that one? Did you see the placement? Did you just see that? I'm sure you did, but did you see that? Jesus H. Christ. That was a perfect pass. And that was a Ricky. You can see what he can do. Which makes these lapses all the more frustrating. Damn it, yeah, drag down. Let's go left to right. Just alternating a little bit here. 30 seconds to go. All right, let's call a timeout. We're going to return to normal timing now. Or do we even go no huddle? We're going to go with this. We're going to go no huddle. And we're going to go with a halfback direct. Ooh, are we ready for this one, guys? 22 seconds. And we step inside. And that means we equalize within 1 half. Catch up 10 points. Regain the lead. There we go. Fans are happy. I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy too. Great job. Defense, hello and thank you. Let's go like this. Why the 2 clock, you might ask? Well, the logic is I'm just trying to reduce the time that they may get back. Oh dear. Yeah, that didn't work. Let's try that again, guys. Come on, Terrell. I know you can do better. Just like that. Number 18 was their 3rd and 4th. Good. Double cross time. Looking for Isaac, of course. He is my savior. Or Weinstein is also an option. Turn. Kaboom. I think let's go with an inside zone for a change. Zamora on the ground. Hindered quite a bit. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright. Offensive line collapse was pretty much immediate. Pressure coming in. Goodness gracious. I love Yates. I love Duff. I actually love a lot of the players that are on the team right now. It's just really fun. Holy shit. Well, there was nobody there to open that route. 64 wasn't moving over quick enough. 3rd quarter comes to an end. It's the 4th quarter against Georgia State. 18 out of 28. It's not a lot of attempts that are working. Let's go with this one. Yates. Oh, dude. Ooh, ball was live. Ball was live. Flanker. Let's go with a smash. I'm going to try and get Zamora. Zavidra, not sure if this one's going to open up though. But Zamora will. No worries. 1st and 10 at the 29. Play action read option here. We've got Armstrong going straight across. We've got Zimmer on the deep. Oh, for crying out loud. 31, almost with another pick there. Today, 19 out of 31, 182 yards. 222, usually a little bit stifled today. There we go, Armstrong. 1st and 10. Stopped here. We're gonna go inside zone split to just give a breather to the receivers. Zamora. Here we go. Armstrong does the movement. And that's a flag. Can we please have an offensive foul again? 67. Is that you? Josh Vasquez. You bastard. You absolute bastard. 1st and 17. Alright. Let's regain some of these. Second and 5. 2nd and 5 is something I can work with again. Post corner drive time. Now it is time to start wasting the same. Zamora. Well, that was actually a nice opening. Timeout called. If we score a touchdown, this game is over. 1st and goal, 4 yards. I was wondering why there was nobody lining up on the middle. On the replay, just take a look at in front of the center, there was nobody. Very weird. Jordan Zamora, look at that. There's nobody lining up in the center. Interesting. Alright, defense turns it over again. And now, just because we can, we're gonna go no huddle. Like the absolute madmen that we are. Do we go with a mesh spot? Let's go to mesh spot. Armstrong, Orlando, Yates, Vidra. So many good players lining up and ready to go. There we go. That was Zavidra, 4-star recruit. $494 flat. Armstrong. We're gonna go with a dive. Let's just go straight into this one. Oh dear. Yeah, that was a cluster. Not gonna say what, but you know what I mean. 3rd and 8. Armstrong, Weinstein, maybe Yates. Does look like he would have an opening there. Oh my god. 4th and 19. I wasn't looking. Let's go with the field goal here. Slightly towards that left-hand side. Oh lordy. Is that good? Yes it is. Because he's got a monster leg. Like 94 rated. That's the kick power. Accuracy is not great, but the kick power is amazing. Nice. 24-10. Are they going to score? Nope. Alright, game's over. And it's another win. For Coach Dreddeus. Of course, that's me. Yay. Go me. And here we go. Almost Enrique getting some pats on the head. 22 rushing yards, 8 attempts, 3 touchdowns. This is what I mean. He's going to have a lot of touchdowns, but he won't have a lot of yards. But I don't care. I don't need him to do. Oh, was Enrique with a lunge and grab there. It's actually that's a great one. That's a thumbnail. Staying on track, the Chanticleers moved to 5-0 in conference after a win over Georgia State. Aldrich Sweetwater, yes, he had that interception touchdown. That hurt, it did. But by the numbers, clear cut. 24-10, 226 versus 64, and 11 versus -6. And we are topping that East Conference, Sunbelt Conference East, 9-0, 5-0. And on the West, it's going to be Louisiana. We're going to be playing the Raging Cajuns unless things change. But South Alabama is tied. Southern Miss might catch up. Let's see how that turns out. But I'm really happy with how the team is performing. It's just absolutely great. So much fun. Yeah, really, really liking the game. Having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are as well. If you are, do drop a like. Please consider subscribing. As always, I'm going to say thank you so much for joining me, guys and gals. Thanks for making this special for me. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. More than you can imagine. And as always, thanks so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay awesome. See you next time.